Hey, we had this rep. We had him. Instead of responding with like, oh,
oh, that's the one that came and just threw down the ball and got
really?
You like that ball?
Yeah, okay. Well,
I don't like that reference.
oh, we like that one too. Or one of them. Just 9 seconds later, when that kid gets his I was like, well, that would never be a red card. I'm like, when he was down at all 22, he said, on the field, and told you to chill out, and then you do that, yeah, that's a red card.
Hey, Hayden.
Hey, can you share that link with me, Hayden?
Yep.
Hey, am I doing like 10 minutes
The
thing?
new link. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched him last night. That was awesome. That was so cool.
The announcing is what set it
It's
off.
like following the action, bro. That's amazing. It's so cool. I don't know any other any public school or private that actually like does that.
When you got Hayden Bowler over here and you ask him to do something, set
Oh,
up
I
a
know.
small camera.
Taylor and I shouted him out like 10 times. This is amazing. We even gave him a business name.
Look, he can go into business.
Hey, you know what about that?
Oh, get it, he's in there. Yep. Facebook, you'll go to Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo.
Here comes your co-commentator.
Good morning. I got it. What do you got over here? Okay. Yes, sir.
House tonight.
Oh, did you hear it?
Dark Side and Middlesex.
That's good. Yep.
Dang it.
So, you know how like when you go into the bathroom, like, take your coat off and hang it up on the back door. That's uncomfortable and take care of your business, have that big lunch coat on. My buddy just texted me his at church, a picture of the coat hanging in the bathroom stall and said, "Is this yours?" You put it on the Facebook page. I'll send it to Danny and Lucas Davis. say? Is that it's like Tiger Woods when he puts on his red polo?
They red. Hey, we got some of that from red.
If he's the center ref for the championship game,
We're in trouble.
you know what's funny? He's not. He was with us when we played community the second time. It was very physical. And like he stopped a couple little arguments. And he said, guys, I don't normally give out cards, so I'm not going to because but then he gave out 4 cards in our game the other day.
And wanted to give out more. You can tell.
I think he was upstairs. He's from some other country. He has an accent.
Yeah, he came over here and he was like, there's a hole in this.
You're like, clearly it's not my thing.
Yeah.
I'm the video guy. Can't help you with a hole in that. It's like, can't you see what I've been doing?
Yeah.
Don't bother me with that stuff.
The amount of Ring Collective songs I've heard this weekend has been on point.
That's Steve Parker. I think he likes something.
Steve Parker.
There's like 4 of them in this playlist. I'm like, let's throw some Phil Wickham in here.
Everyone's got their flaws.
It's really disappointing. Danny has the mic, and Steve asked him to pray first. Fine by me. He made it.
Hey, I replaced the batteries in your little radio thing. You couldn't see the screen when you put it on. You point right on the edge in your bathroom. The shower thing. We got you that for Christmas. Now it in there, Ron. It was already. You cut it on. I'm probably someone knows his microphone. I'm probably well, I hooked my phone up to it. This is my podcast. I'm not getting it. Not getting it.
Well, good morning, everyone. Is anybody in love with Jesus today? Come on. How about this incredible day that he's given us? And I know you clap for the Lord. Can we continue that clap for Stephen Hardison, who put all this on from Faith Christian Academy and opening up their church, school, and their soccer field? We enjoyed the soccer games yesterday. From what I understand, we haven't had any players get severely injured, so we give God glory for that. We appreciate Community Christian and Rock Church. We're going to have a lot of fun over the next 80 minutes and continue to glorify God. Will you just bow your heads and close your eyes? Lord, we surrender to you today. Father, thank you for waking us up. Thank you for allowing us to have breath in our lungs and blood flowing through our veins. God, we thank you for another gift, Lord Jesus. So whatever it is that you have for us today, let us be able to fulfill it. God, I thank you for the grandparents and the parents of these awesome young men behind me. I thank you that you've placed them in their lives for such a time as this. And God, as we take the field today, Father, let every move be protected, Lord Jesus. Keep these young men safe. And Father, let the sportsmanship display you in us. I thank you for Community Christian, their school, their church. God, bless that Wilson, North Carolina, and set it on fire, Father, using Community Christian. God, we speak the same thing over Rock Church School in the Franklin, Virginia. God, in Goldsboro, North Carolina as well, God. Continue to reveal yourself on this land. We give you the glory, the honor, and the praise. In Jesus' name, everyone said, amen, amen. Also, my good friend, Coach Taylor Stocks.
No, I feel like I ain't got to go to church tomorrow.
We don't need to hear Taylor after this.
I don't say if you'll stick around and preach at Faith tomorrow.
Can we trade you for Marcos?
Dan, you missed it, man.
I was here, I heard.
I just answered the call to missions. I'm going to Africa.
Hey, your office.
I want to say a word. Really, I'm joking.
How do you follow that?
What'd you say?
I wonder if I
Hey,
can.
Dan's got
I think so.
My stuff's not coming through or something because I didn't get the one you sent last night. Oh, well, his responses always go to individuals if he has one of those phones.
Yeah, I read it and I was like, what's Ian talking about this morning? Well, where did
I got
go
you.
last
I got
night?
the
Oh, the picture of me.
Yeah. That's a caption. Still talking about it. That's right.
I gotta be honest with you, I did too. So
There we go.
still game day.
I'm still not a believer quite yet.
No win today.
I didn't even watch SEC shorts this week.
It's a first thing that I
That's
said.
why I decided not to sit.
That's hilarious.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Goldsboro, North Carolina with us.
Day 2.
Good folks in Wilson that are watching, unable to be here today. Good folks in Franklin, Virginia, wouldn't be able to be here with us today. We got a good crowd out here this morning. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. We're playing soccer. And here we go. This is the consolation game between Community Christian, who is the 3rd seed in the 2A, versus the 1A champion that moved into the 5-slot, Rock Church. And so this is going to be a good game today.
Yeah, 2 evenly matched teams here. Fully expecting to see some goals scored for sure. Don't think we'll see the same strategies we saw yesterday. I think these 2 teams will play more of their style versus each other.
And what will be interesting about this is Rock and JCA were both very familiar with each other, so they knew how to strategize. These 2 teams don't know each other at all.
Never played each other.
In anything.
Yeah.
And so it'll be 2 raw games. And of course, they probably watched each other play yesterday, and that's about it.
Yeah, I would expect these coaches to definitely have a little bit of strategy under their belt, though. They both seem to know what they're doing out here. And like you said, watched each other play yesterday, and something tells me Community Christian knows a little bit about that guy right there with the ball.
If you're not aware who he is, you haven't paid attention. And after yesterday's game, I can promise you that Coach Danny is familiar with Seth.
Yeah, Seth and Hector, yeah.
And Hector, number 7.
Yeah.
Here goes DJ Dillon.
I mean, they're
one of Community's stronger defenders. His name is Connor.
left foot.
His name is Aiden. Benny Dillon.
There's a lot of Dillons floating around. They're not all playing yet, but
That's true.
when they are, this team's going to
Have an
continue
older
to be
one
a
as
problem
well.
through the years. Yeah. Good effort by the Rock there to
That's
keep
Justin
possession.
Temple.
Already you can see the Rock possessing a lot more in enemy territory than they were the other day. More willing to send guys on the attack.
Probably more of a traditional game plan
Yeah,
today for
yeah.
both teams than yesterday, where it was very specific to the
Right,
opponent.
right. Which I think is fun to see in soccer. I mean, you think about it in other sports a lot. A lot of people think soccer's just running around and kicking the ball, but it's certainly not. There's tons of strategy involved. And the ball boy strikes again.
What's his name again? I can't remember.
Oh, man, I forget. Ethan, I think. Community trying to clear it at the command of their goalie. 8th grader Aiden. No, not Aiden. That's Community's goalie. Rylan Holloman. That's the goalie for the Rock. Met his mom yesterday, Taylor. She said that it's his first year ever playing soccer. And they're looking forward to a lot of good years for him in goal. And I said,
Yep.
I think we all are at this point. He is a phenomenal goalkeeper and with not a lot of experience, already a great communicator and good at the things that you need to be good at to be a goalie.
All right, Braxton, so help me with that. Why is the shoulder allowed but the rest of the arm is not?
It's a good question.
That's a good shot there by DJ Dillon. Ball's going to be cleared out.
Yes, the shoulder is allowed if it's not extended. You'll see handballs happen in soccer that aren't called, and in handball is a judgment call, much like a double or a carry in volleyball. A lot of it has to do with intent, but he did kind of dip his shoulder down, but it's usually above the elbow. Isn't going to be called if it's not extended. Usually.
Hey, Dad, can I grab that extra pair of sunglasses? Talk to me? Yeah. Yes, I'll go get them. Where's they at? I'll get them. It's in front of the gym, so it's going to be a ball. But I'll go get them. Because I need to get mine anyway.
Here goes DJ with the left foot. There's Hector. Connor's got, it looks like Connor and Seth wear the captain sleeves for this team.
Yeah.
Both, I believe for both seniors.
Yeah. Here comes Seth on a run. But there's the community center D. It's number 22, Caleb Doring. Said his name a lot yesterday, too. Got a big foot. Exactly what you want from a center defenseman. Here's that new age throw in, Taylor. We promise not to talk about that as much today. Smart play from community here. It's pretty amazing to see them. I mean, they look like a totally different team than yesterday as far as their possession goes. Triangle passes all over the place, much more patient. They're not as in a hurry to get the ball up. It's good soccer they're playing. He thought about something there. Looks like he wants to get back to that left foot. I don't know if he's just that good with both feet, but he just tends to, between yesterday and today, he tends to favor that left.
You know, it's a tough game to play today anyway. Both teams probably had aspirations to play for the championship, and especially the way community lost yesterday, 4-3 in overtime, and playing at 10 o'clock this morning. Now, the good news for them is they're 25 minutes up the road. So
That's
not
right.
as far as a haul, but
left foot again,
foot
off the crossbar.
Going
to see a shot here from number 6.
Over the goal.
Just over the goal.
Woo.
That was DJ Dillon on the first shot, 8th grader Will Pittman on the second shot. They're saying there was a touch from the goalkeeper, Aiden, from community, so we're going to see our first corner. Here goes DJ Dillon again on the move.
like Braxton said, going to that left foot, and
Wow.
that is just wide right.
I mean, I think they've taken double the shots already today that they did yesterday.
Absolutely.
I mean, much more of an offensive attack. And look at their defenders just pushing all the way up to half field. We didn't see that much at all yesterday.
They do play a lot of defensemen, though. There's 4 that
They
stay
do, yeah.
back and 2 midfielders that look to be in a defensive mid position. That's a good punt.
That's a
And
great
here's
ball
why
from
that
Seth.
could be trouble. Hector on the move.
The
Flips
chip
it over
shot.
the goalie's head.
Wow.
What a play by young goalkeeper Mr. Holloman.
Looking like a young Dylan Everett out there. That's a great attempt, though, by number 7 from Community, Hector. Great attempt at that goal there.
Here comes a left cross.
The trap.
That's a
Community
great clear.
happy to clear that one out.
Number 2 from Community.
They're not that professional.
Gonna see a big throw here. Big throw from number 5 from Community, Ryland. That's gonna be a corner if they call it correctly. Yep, there it is. Gonna see Ryland kick this corner as well. Gotta think he's looking for big Seth, number 12.
Yeah, that's a good option in there. He's I just heard someone
That's
say
who I'd be
Mark
looking
12.
for. I think we're all looking there, whether you
And
want
they
to or not. He's
double-teamed him.
huge.
22 and 9 are there. 22
Turn-
gets a shoulder
turns
on
the
the ball.
back.
And great defense there by the Rock.
Will's gonna clear.
And here goes DJ in space. This could be where he
Counterattack.
gets
There it goes.
dangerous.
One more person left to get
There
by.
it is.
Here's the left. And he
There
scores.
it is.
He scores the first goal of the day. Something we haven't seen him do.
You
so
have to
far.
imagine that's their best offense. is
Absolutely.
Whenever
Get a stop.
they are able to get a stop, and
Yep.
the
Counterattack.
middle of the defense for Community is on this side of the
Yep,
field.
absolutely.
And him versus 4 is his advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is wild. Absolutely wild.
Where Jacksonville did a good job yesterday was they kept a line back there,
Yeah.
but they have very athletic bodies
Yep.
that were able to run with them.
Well, and Jacksonville also sent one of their defenders, even in those situations where they're trying to be aggressive and score, they sent one of their defenders to that middle of the field
Yes.
with DJ to
To
where he
mark.
couldn't even possess the ball
Yep.
on the counterattacks. From the second he had it, he never even had that moment of what am I going to do here? What's the move I'm going to make?
Then
He
again-
just had Paul ball on him right away.
Here goes Seth. This is where Seth is dangerous, going through the defense. He's looking for his middle of the field to win that ball right
Absolutely.
there. A dangerous goal scorer at 6'6".
Yeah. With some footwork, I might add. It's wild.
It's such a counterattack for this team because you have Hector, who's fast and wins those free balls, and then you have Seth, who's big, who almost just kind of powers through. It's a dangerous 1-2 punch up there, and I don't know
Yeah.
which one's 1 and which
Yeah.
one's 2.
Yeah. Well, when they played us, Seth was 1. He scored a lot of goals against us. That
Here
means
comes a good cross.
big cross.
Another big
Good
play by the
snag
goalkeeper.
from Ryland from Community. Smart play there to roll it out. We'll see Community attack here and possess. Can hear Coach Danny say, keep the ball down, Luke. He wants that ball to be passed on the ground. They've possessed a lot better when it's been on the ground today.
It's a
Good play.
pass.
Big
There goes
strike
Seth.
coming. And that's not going to test the hands of that goalkeeper, who's also left-footed, by the way.
Those lefties can't do nothing
Oh,
with
good
them.
move there from Baby Dylan.
I think we just had a fan take one right to the noggin.
That thing took a hop and hit him right.
Here goes DJ
Again.
again.
See him cut to his left.
And there's
Oh,
a
my
great
goodness.
touch. What a play by the goalkeeper.
Tries to just pass that one in the goal like you're taught, and Aiden from Community just hockey saved that one. Oh, the bicycle attempt from DJ. Got to think his dad's not loving that one with basketball season coming up.
He's thinking, just why not? Why not? You know what? It's the last game of the year. Let's do this
Sell
thing.
out.
Let's do this thing.
Looking, I really thought we'd see a strike there from the midfielder. Coach Danny yelling space, looking for them to get those wall passes like they've been doing in the beginning part of this game. Telling his guys to push up again, not something we saw yesterday.
Not at all. Shout out to our photographer. Ms. Dawson's been walking around this week. And another left foot strike by Danny Dillon's going to put it in the right corner.
Wow.
Now, if you were here with us yesterday,
wow,
Community started their game exactly like this.
Yeah, 2 early goals,
with
you're right.
2 early goal lead, and
yeah,
Trinity was able to fight back. We'll see if Community
that was a fun game.
Has some fight back in them tonight after a deflating game yesterday.
Yeah. Be interesting to see too. We saw the legs kind of give way for Community there at the end, and they just weren't able to keep pressing and attacking to try and get that last goal to tie it up in the second 10-minute overtime. And
we had fans
gotta think they're tired. You know, you got to think they're tired today, and they played a lot of minutes last night, 100 minutes of soccer, and again, the heartbreak of a loss like that also makes you tired too. You know.
Ooh. Clean defensive play.
Yeah, it was. I think
fall.
he just stood his ground, and good touch from J-Dog.
All right, his name now is J-Dog. That was number 9, right? Or is that 22?
Wonder if that was number 9. I wonder if that's what's on his birth certificate.
Number 9, your name is now J-Dog.
Oh, that
Good
was a great
play.
look on the through ball. Wow, he finds his teammate in the back there. No. It looked like number 16 maybe. That's from Community. Let's see, Levi Dawkins maybe. Not a great goal kick there. And we're gonna see another corner kick for the Rock. Takes it out quickly, gets it to DJ. He's going to cut back. Gosh, right foot, left foot, doesn't matter. He's just ripping the ball right now. But that one is deflected. Going to see another corner for the Rock as the Rock ball boys continue to do their job. They even got T-shirts, man. That's legit.
And cleats.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the team.
Well taken care of.
The team tryout is you have to be the ball boy.
Yeah.
Or the cameraman. I saw
corner kick goes up.
Little boys was a cameraman.
Yeah. That's the youngest Dylan.
That's their minor league system.
Yeah. Community on the counterattack, and Community breaks it up.
Yeah,
There
Rock
we go.
much more offensive-minded today than they were yesterday.
Much more. We saw them stacking 9 or 10 guys in the box yesterday. One extra touch from 2 or 3 extra touches from DJ. I thought we'd see a rip there with the left.
They're starting to swarm now, but it didn't matter on that.
Yeah, they're doing the swarm technique, and it worked out on that one. But we're going to see another corner kick as the Rock continues to press and press and press this weary Community defense at the moment.
Well, they started early. They started on Tuesday for the first round of this.
That's a great kick. Oh, and it was there. Just missed it. It was number 12, Cole Butler, for the Rock.
Yes.
Our clock's going to be more on point today. We got Clockmaster Brent Meredith
Yes, we do.
helping us out so we don't have to keep
Big Brent.
turning around and pressing those buttons. He says, yeah, he's not wrong about that either. He says we need a chaperone, so. Taylor and I have turned down an SEC and an ESPN contract to be here today, so
And you love
I
Jesus.
hope you guys
love
are grateful
Jesus,
and
you know. Here comes Big Seth.
powers
Here comes
through,
Hector.
just like
Hector
you
on the
mentioned.
counter. Oh, that's
Oh,
a great play by number
Broken
11.
up, but not quite in the clear yet.
No.
Big left coming from Caleb. Well done by Community there. J-Dog, there he is again. Wow. And Rock's going to
J-Dog
be
is
on
all
the
on it, man.
counterattack. And we're going to see a little bit of dancing again from DJ. Rips with the left foot.
Just right outside.
No.
I think it went in. It did. Oh, my
went in?
goodness. That went in.
That
Right
went
o-
in. Stop the clock.
Wow.
Yeah, it went in.
Right off of the keeper's gloves.
I thought that was outside
Into the
net.
corner.
That went in,
I
guys.
thought it was on the outside, but it went in.
Wow. I mean, when you kick it,
thought it was
when you
outside.
kick it that hard, Taylor, I mean, gosh, it's got to be.
Alrighty, that went
It's
in.
got to be hard to stop. Wow. So a hat trick already from DJ Dillon.
That is correct.
Color
Color me impressed.
Newbern was playing them for their plan, and the whole scout was like, "Oh, he's right. He's going to go to his right. He uses his right foot all the time. He's not going to use his left." Oh, Moses.
Hey, yeah, okay. But he hadn't touched the ball with his right foot yet. Hey, that's every kicker's left foot. I think he's got the story wrong.
So like Moses, the Newbern's yelling out, "He's not going to use his left." He dribbles down the whole field with his left, scores. But he's like, "Never mind."
Okay, fellas. You sure they got the foot wrong?
Yeah.
Everything he's kicked has been left foot. The left side of the field, he goes left every time.
Yeah.
Like he's just showing off. Because he's so good. I don't know, but y'all said his left foot's his off foot. So many times he touches through with right.
Here comes
Good
Big
counter
Seth.
here from Community. He's going to rip it.
He gets a good shot.
And that's
gonna
going
go
in.
Oh,
There we go.
Community finds their way on the board with a shot by big striker number 12, Seth.
Wow. It's a good rip. I mean, we saw Community yesterday happy to just play that contained defense, and I think they were doing that there, and they just gave Seth a little too much room and allowed him to get a shot off and rip that ball. And to his credit, Rylan Holloman from the Rock did get a hand on it, but just, again, too powerful of a shot to
Yeah, it's a
stop.
good shot there. That's a nice corner.
Trick play from J-Dog.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that could be trouble.
A good read by Holloman. Do think Hector should have pushed up and made a little bit more pressure
Yeah.
on the young goalkeeper there. Prone
I
to,
agree.
not prone to, but could have made a mistake there.
It's a good drop and a good pass.
Oh, what a play there by number 2. I'll tell you what you'll see here. Just my prediction. You're going to see Community get very physical here for the rest
Yeah.
of this game.
Yeah, I would agree.
And as well, they probably should.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
That's their MO.
That ball is going to be out off of Seth. Telling us he can't see. It's probably not the best. Well,
Good pass
Good
inside.
pass for not being able to see. Oh, the volley
Man.
broken up by Caleb Doring. He'll start the
22.
counterattack.
22 dog there on the work. And here he goes.
Man, you
And-
got to think they've. Good save
Great
from
save.
Community goalie.
No.
Aiden with the hands on that one.
That was a good save.
Good punt. Go. Seth with the flying knee. Gonna see another big rip here from Seth unless he's crowded. Oh yeah. Offsides on Hector there.
He's coach and I think athletic director, youth pastor. Trinity for a Baptist church game with the Green Bowl. Yeah, no, they're in. They're in the next game. They won yesterday. So this game is finished. They got nothing. Because they would have played
John, how long y'all here, man?
to July.
Okay. Wow. Y'all traveling?
Yeah, a lot of traveling. We do. So with our mission, we're on the field for 4 years and then back for a year. So we're on our year reporting to churches. Are you the soccer coach for Trinity? No. Well, I saw it yesterday. You had a shirt on that said coach.
That's my basketball shirt.
Now you guys won yesterday, didn't you?
Your boy likes. Do you like soccer?
He does. Yeah.
Play a lot back
In Togo, we play a lot.
Oh, what a save.
Save.
Just got in on it.
Man.
The white one.
Okay.
Rock, I think.
Yeah. Sure.
All publicity is good.
We got a corner kick here by the Rock. That's Benny Dillon. Oh,
Went for the shoulder
he did.
goal.
That was
That was
at that
different.
point. At that point, you try to get any touch you can, and,
Right.
and that's what you. There you go. I'm here for it.
That reminds me of a Trinity mom we heard yesterday saying, "Son, you better not use your head."
No, that's not a good advice. Not good advice. We love you, Miss Tammy.
Maybe his mom was telling him not to use his head too.
Maybe
That's
she
a
was talking
great
about
goal kick.
mentally instead of physically. No, apparently he's a smart kid, actually. Here he goes.
Here we go. Cutting back to his
That's a
left.
shot, man.
Another
Man, what a
save. At what point do you think the goalie just says, "Guys, can we help me out a little
Hey guys,
bit
can
here?
have we
Can we
not
sit on that
realized
left foot?"
He's going to go left. But you know what?
It's harder to stop. than
It's
you think,
harder to
man.
say.
It's
Easier to say than do.
them lefties.
Don't you think people know that James Harden's going to go left?
Absolutely.
and-
Same with Manu Ginobili all those years. I mean,
Man, this goalkeeper.
he's
doing a good
already
job.
got about 45 saves on the day.
He's doing a good job today. I have a feeling this community Christian high-low attack on offense and basketball is going to be
Oh,
big.
man. Absolutely.
Between number 12 and the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Okay, Levi on the move up the field. He's going to dump it off to DJ, who passes it in to
Oh,
Benny.
little toe ball action on that pass from DJ.
Benny is, how old's Benny?
8th grade.
8th grade, okay.
8th grade. Bright future for that young man.
Don't put another player in there. I mean, they might have two goalies, but usually they'll just take the jersey off.
Yeah, Danny Dillon, coach from the Rock. He coaches soccer and basketball for the boys. And when he first joined our conference, I remember the first meeting he attended where he was requesting to join. He told us about all the sons he had. And I said, hopefully they're not all as tall as you are. And he stands, what, 6'6"?
At least.
He's a tall dude.
Oh,
Ooh, Seth in the open field.
speaking of 6'6", here comes big number 12, Seth. Passes it up to,
good pass.
oh, what a pass to Hector, who puts the move on the defender.
Oh, good save.
Keeper
and does
saves
not
it.
follow. He does follow.
Hector wasn't quite
Thank you, buddy.
ready for that deflection there.
No, he was
I don't
not.
think he expected it once he missed that
Did
shot.
he call that a goal kick or a corner? I thought
No,
that-
he called it a foul
Okay,
on
Hector.
On Hector.
Okay.
Again, you mentioned yesterday those goalkeepers are often
protected.
which
They're
is
protected.
smart. They go up and sacrifice their body quite a bit. So
Goalkeepers and quarterbacks, we got to keep them safe.
that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that kid not safe. Back in the head.
Right
DJ
off the
Dillon
tush.
on the move again. And a good play there by
Yeah.
Seth. Not Seth. Number 1 is Connor.
And we're going to see, you guessed it, another corner kick for the Rock. That ball somehow made it all the way through everybody.
Untouched.
Untouched.
Gotta love that.
A rip, deflected, and cleared by Community. Tell you what, Taylor, the Rock has no shortage of swag. Everybody who is with them is sporting some kind of Rock something.
The merch.
I need to get me some of that.
Some Rock merch.
Yeah, get me some Rock merch.
Hey, I'm a fan of Community's logo. What a strike by DJ
goodness.
Dillon. He goes top right corner from the left. Bang, bang. There you go.
Goodness.
There's not much you can do about that.
There. Wow. Wow. That was impressive. That was just an incredible strike for his 4th goal of the day. Gives Rock Church a 4-1 lead with 12 minutes remaining here in the first half. Wow. I mean, there's just not much to say about that.
And you know, it's interesting. You really did not see this level of aggression from him yesterday. Wonder if his...
Not sure if that was in the box or not.
Looks like it was.
Wow, looks like it was. DJ looking to get set up on the 10-yard penalty mark.
This is a frustrated Community team today.
Let's see who they're going to let take this one. Looks like number
21.
21. Seth Woolard, Sr. Puts it in the bottom left corner. Not much an effort there from...
He jumped right. Goalie jumped right.
Oh, he jumped right, okay.
Or he jumped his left.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's really truly a guessing game when you when you're sitting at a PK. When you got a PK to defend as a goalie, it's really just a guessing game at that point. And guessed wrong. We'll see how Community responds here with 11.5 remaining. It's a good leave from number 8 for the Rock. Luke Blythe, the senior, moved him over to the left side today. Great touch in the middle of the field from number 21, Seth. So Taylor, I think that something that's interesting to think about is what if the semifinals have been flipped? It's a what if game, but you know, you got to think, you know, Community or JCA would have taken care of Community. You would think. What about Trinity versus the Rock? What would you think about that game?
It would be interesting to see because, you know, JCA beat Rock 3-1. JCA beat Trinity in the regular season 3-2. So I do think it would be an interesting game. This game today just seems to be a bad matchup for Community.
Yeah. Especially after last night. After the events of last night.
If this was a
if this game had happened yesterday, that's another what if game, you know.
If this was a random Tuesday and Community was fresh and
yeah, you got to wonder if that would change things.
Mentally, they're just a little bit deflated.
Yeah.
It's
hard, man, when you had such a good chance to win the night before against a team that they hadn't beat this year. Community had not beat.
Yeah,
Community hadn't beat Trinity, and you go up 2-0 early, and you end up losing a heartbreaker in overtime. It's hard to respond. But I've heard a lot of coaches say that third place games kind of build character. So we'll see how Community can respond here. Yeah, absolutely.
Especially for your seniors. One thing about the Rock, though, is they are not a shaken group. They're not going to let down.
No.
They're not easily rattled.
Yeah, absolutely.
It will test the character of the Community team for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. I've been in a lot of third place games myself, Taylor. Thankfully, Steve Hardison took that Duke mess off and got the Faith Conqueror stuff put on.
It is football season, so the Duke
Man.
stuff gets hidden pretty quick.
Yeah. I don't know. They almost got us in the victory bell the other night. That was a tough one. That was a tough football game the other night.
Shout out to all the college football teams playing today.
Oh, yeah, some big games. All those fans, and maybe our conference one day will be like this, where those fans show up at 5 a.m. ready to cheer and go crazy.
There was a big tailgate going on this morning in the parking lot. Man, you guys are missing it if you're not out here. Get yourselves out here. Here he
Kirk
goes.
Herbstreit's going to make an appearance,
This is a bad
too.
little man. Hey, his
The
right
chip
foot.
shot with the right foot.
His
Well
right
saved.
foot works.
It works. And it's going to lead to another corner kick from the Rock.
Does the
Their 39th of the day.
does the community defense adjust in any way? Do they start marking him higher
I
in
would
that
think
midfield?
so, man. We talked about that yesterday, though. Soccer's
Yeah.
a hard game to adjust mid-game, man.
Because you can't call timeouts.
You just can't call a timeout, and you can't stop the bleeding. There's only so much strategy you can change mid-game.
They
So I will be
definitely-
interested to see what happens.
The guys that it would require to fix, he can't afford to take out.
Absolutely, yeah. You can't take them out and tell them. And if you look at Community's bench, is there actually no one on it today? There's one sub?
It appears that way.
2 subs? Wow. Yesterday
Two
I
subs,
saw
yeah.
3 or 4. Today there's only 2. So yeah, it's gonna be a long game if they can't make any adjustments here.
You gotta wonder if some of those guys that are gone are starters too.
Yeah, you would think so. Yeah. Man, I love the way Community
Hey,
Rock's goalkeeper communicates, man.
Number 1, Connor, is going to be a key part of Mark and DJ the rest of the game. And so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see someone in his pocket.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'd almost find it negligent not to put someone
Yeah,
in there.
absolutely.
And there he is again.
Goodness gracious.
And they didn't, and there he goes.
And you can hear 8th grade goalkeeper with the Mike Breen call with the bang. That is just impressive. Again, just kicked so hard. It's just, I mean, we've seen Aiden save a bunch of those today, but you can't save them all. I mean, you got to think the defense would want to give them some help here soon. I know they're trying their best, but you can see them kind of raising their hands like they don't really know what to do with that. And sometimes the player is just that good and in a zone that much that they're kind of taking over a game. And be interesting to see how we adjust here in the second half. Hector with a good ball. Good shot on goal for Community there. I think they just need more of that.
Mm-hmm.
More pressure on the goalie and on this Rock defense. Good stop there from Community. That would have been a one-on-one with the keeper.
I think
And a great step from
out of
J-Dog.
the game for the rest of the half, it looks like.
Oh, I will. I'm just going to get my
Yeah, that's smart. Give him a good little rest here. Keep him ready for the second half. Oh, good trap.
I think
The
now,
senior.
with him out of the game, if I'm Community, I think I start pushing up
Oh,
my
absolutely.
players a little bit more.
I send tons of pressure because you're not as worried about that counterattack, certainly,
Not anymore.
with him out of the game. Good chance to see some younger Rock players shine a little bit, though. Wonder how many goals. I'm sure they know they did a pretty good job with their statistics. I wonder how many goals DJ's had in his soccer career for the Rock. Big punt from Rock's goalie. Goes out of bounds. Rock's going to have it in enemy territory again. We're getting to see a little bit of Benny Dillon playing the DJ spot on that side of the field. Smooth slide.
That was a nice little
Smooth
slide there.
slide. to the great punt. Wow. The ball's not touched. Good sequence there from Aiden. Put that on the highlight reel. Rock's going to throw it in. Whoa. Out of nowhere comes Big Seth. Great ball in the air. That's going to be, wow. Okay. Yeah, good call. I fully expected to see a foul called there.
Yeah. Advantage is the reason the foul was not called there.
Hey, which side is she talking about? This side?
Taylor, you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on inside today?
Yes, so today in the volleyball matchups, our third place game that's going to get going in about 15 minutes here is between Ahoskie Christian and the Community Cyclones, who will be playing for third place today.
Should be a good game.
And yes, it should. Yes,
Community missing one of their, do you know if they're missing the starter again today?
I don't know. I would imagine not, but a key piece of their offense gone last night. But New Bern was able to handle the 2-game schedule a little bit better yesterday and was able to finish out last night. It's a Community who is a strong team with a good offense. They're going to take that attack against a young Ahoskie Warriors team who was able to escape in 5 sets yesterday versus Trinity.
Yeah, it was a fun game.
And then lost to the favorites, Christ Covenant. So Christ Covenant will be playing New Bern Christian for the volleyball championships.
How do you think that one goes?
That'll be a good game.
Yeah.
I do think it'll be a good game. Their championship games are always
better than you think.
Interesting, yeah.
I know that they lost 3-0 earlier this year.
Last year, our favorite won the first 2 and then lost the next 3.
They did.
And so,
absolutely.
We'll see what happens.
And New Bern was actually the one that beat him.
Yeah, and New Bern was the one that beat him. And New Bern lost 6 starters and back in the championship game this year. So credit to Coach Coghill and his wife and their team. And shout out to Coach Insminger and their staff there at
they did
Christ
a great
Covenant.
job.
Those girls do a very, very good job.
Looking to have a strong basketball year, too.
Whew. Whew. My ankle twisted just watching that play.
Yeah, Taylor, we both played in our fair share of these kind of tournaments through the years, and I was thinking about it last night. I was sitting at dinner with Coach Brent, and sitting in a chair, my back was hurting. And I was like, man, these tournament days are tough, you know. And I thought,
and we're just
I thought to myself, I said, I've been sitting down all day just watching and talking into a microphone and just eating concessions, you know, but man, am I tired.
We got 1 minute left in
these
the half.
athletes, man, are
hey, look, the
next
Rockets,
level.
here goes, potential problem. Seth unable to win. Hey, the Rockets still controlled this game, even with DJ out. The difference is the shots aren't coming on goal.
Yeah, you're right. But as far as possession and control, you're exactly right. We're going to see Caleb do the old tee that ball up a little bit trick and pull out the driver here. One last effort before the half. Good ball. He's got good ball flight on his kicks.
There's 2 extra 20 minutes, or 10 minutes didn't help us either.
A little bit of pressure here from Community.
Hector all on him.
The senior able to body Hector out of the way a little bit and get the ball back, but that's going to do it for the first half.
Into halftime.
Go get him, Steven. Don't get caught in the net now.
John, you want to join us?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Of course he does.
He's always equipped, ready to go.
Well, guys, we are at halftime. That takes us to the end of the first half. Thank you for being here with us today. Just want to let you know that volleyball will get started in the gym in about 10 minutes, and we'll pick up this second half here in about 10 minutes. For those of you still with us on the live stream, thank you for hanging out. We've got a 10-minute halftime, and here sitting beside myself and Mr. Underwood, we have John Grineveld, and that may be a name not familiar to some of you, but John and his wife Tabitha are missionaries in Togo, West Africa. They do medical missions, and we are glad to have him here with us. Him and his family are home for a year, and he's with his son and his daughters out here just watching a soccer game filled with people they don't know. And so I saw him sitting there and thought, man, what a great opportunity for us to talk to him. So, John, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us what you and your family do.
So we're medical missionaries. My wife and I are both nurse practitioners, and so we have been given the privilege of using that as a tool, using healthcare as a tool to reach the Togolese people with the gospel of Christ. We have a hospital. We see about 16,000 patients a year, and so that brings people in from sometimes 6-8 hours by taxi after they've exhausted all of their personal resources, after they've gone through the government system, through the system of the charlatans, which are they're able to communicate with the spirits because the Togolese are animists, which means that they believe that the spirits control every aspect of life, health, relationships, crops, all those kind of things. And so when they've exhausted those things, then they come to our hospital seeking help. And so as they come, we address their physical needs. And as we're doing that, we then also share with them the gospel, share with them the presence of sin in their lives, their need for salvation. So ultimately they come with a great physical need, a desperate physical need in most cases, and they realize that they have a need far greater than that physical need, and that's their spiritual need. So it's just a wonderful opportunity for us to show the compassion of Christ and the salvation of Christ as well at the same time.
That's awesome.
It's just unbelievable.
How long have you guys been doing this?
So we've been in Togo 6 years. We did what we call short terms, so 2 years at a time, 2005 to 7, and again 12 to 14. And this time we've been in Togo for 2 years after about 2 years in France studying French, which is their official language.
Wow.
So we've been over there a total of 6 years.
How's your French coming along?
It's language. I would say language acquisition is a talent.
Yeah.
And it's a talent that I don't have. So I can converse, I can communicate, I can care for patients,
Sure.
speak to them in French, but I am definitely not fluent, and it's definitely an area where I can continue to grow.
Yeah, cool.
Is that you or your wife? Which one picks it up faster?
My wife, most certainly. We all say
Good
that
answer.
women are more verbal.
And smarter.
Nice way to say
I
that.
learn these things quicker. She's
More
smarter
verbal.
than I am, so
That's a better way to say
I
that.
have two things in her benefit.
Now, I may be way off on this, but I imagine your children pick it up faster because of their interaction with kids all day in school and things like that.
We had, when we went to France, we had a 3-year-old. And after about 6 months in the French school, she was speaking French better than the French kids were.
Wow.
So she picked it up very quickly, but as you get older, it gets a little bit harder. So our kids speak French, and they definitely picked it up faster than we did.
Wow.
I was going to ask, what role do your kids play in all of this? I mean, I know, are they normal kids at school, or what? How do they assist you guys?
And before you answer that, tell us how many kids you have and how old they are.
So we have 5 kids. Actually, 2 of them were born in Togo. One in our oldest was born in 2006, and our 4th was born in 2013 in Togo. So 5, 2 of them were born in Togo, but they go. Our oldest is now 16, so we have 16, 14, 13 today, and then 9 and 7, they're very much a part of the ministry. They come into the hospital. Most of these kids that we see in the hospital don't have toys, don't have stuffed animals and those kind of things. So on a regular basis, our kids come in and hand out stuffed animals, tennis balls, matchbox cars, those kind of things. But then we also have every Wednesday we have a what we call a kids club in a predominantly Muslim neighborhood where the kids come. Usually we have somewhere between 150 and 200 Togolese kids that come. Most of them are Muslim. They come and we sing Bible songs, memorize Bible verses. We do kind of a Genesis to Revelation kind of, or Genesis to salvation kind of material where we go start in the basics. So do a Bible story with them, teaching them about who God is and about salvation, who Jesus is. So we just kind of do that, but our kids go with us on those kids clubs.
That's so cool.
Aiden, our one boy,
That's
our
cool.
sole boy, plays the guitar, so he leads music.
That's awesome.
The other girls carry the babies around. So that's a big part of their ministry in Togo.
When you guys were home at one point, y'all came to our church in Greenville, and your kids with my daughter, you could just tell that's their world. Like
Yeah.
they're
That's right.
they're
It's really
excellent
cool.
at it, and now they're older and
That's right.
16 and
Yeah. It's amazing. They don't stop. They don't stop growing. We wish they would, but
Amen
they've
to
grown
that.
up to have some really, really special experiences because they are missionary kids. They get to see things that most American teens don't get to see
Yeah.
and experience them, and we continue to pray that God will continue to use it
Yes.
to shape them and mold them into who He desires
Yeah.
for them to be.
if
that's
I can
awesome.
ask this, because I want to make sure we get to ways before this ends that people can find you guys, support you, and things like that. But you have 4 children, all blonde-headed, living in Africa.
Right.
They have to slightly stick out.
They do. They do.
How does that go?
Most certainly. It goes pretty well. They all have blonde, curly hair, so whenever we take them to the market or wherever, my wife braids their hair. And so
try to
that
touch it,
so
jump
as
on
the
it,
kids are
yeah.
touching it, their hands don't get caught in it and that kind of thing.
that's smart.
But they definitely stand out. But it's a special opportunity.
That is so
Yeah,
cool.
that's really cool.
That
So
is so
how can people learn more about what you guys do or get behind what you guys are doing in Africa?
So we're with our mission is Association of Baptists for World Evangelism, so ABWE. We have an email address, which is our last name, Gronevelds, actually with an S, GROENEVELDS @abwe.cc. That's our email address. Otherwise, you can go to the ABWE website and search missionaries on there and put in Groneveld, and it'll give our personal information there as well.
Awesome. Well, what we'll do is we'll have you send that to us, and we'll throw it in the comments.
We can
and-
get them to comment
Yeah.
this in the comment section of what we got going on here.
Yes,
guys
if
can
you heard all
find it.
that and want more information on it, we'll put it in the comments, and you guys can go and
Yeah, just
check
an
it out.
absolute work of God. A couple that has given their life to use Jesus, to shine Jesus Christ in a dark world. And so we are here at a soccer game. And so talk to us about the soccer in Togo, Africa. Do you guys play a lot with the kids? Is that something y'all use as an outlet to reach? And then just for your kids to get out and play and have fun and do those kind of things.
Yeah.
So what's soccer like in Togo?
Definitely. Togo is big in Togo, and it's one of those sports that doesn't require a lot of equipment. So you'll see young kids, 3, 4, 5 years old. They'll get a couple sticks. They'll stick the sticks in the ground maybe 2, 3 feet apart, and they'll get an old soccer ball or any sort of ball. And so no goalie, and they'll go on it's dirt
Barefoot.
floor, barefoot,
Yeah.
and they play.
Like
But they
men.
continue. They start early and they continue on. Actually, interesting. Each village has a team, and so
Okay,
they
that's
travel.
really
They'll take their team to different villages, and they'll play one village against another. Actually, our hospital has a team, so they play against the village teams. So soccer is definitely big in Togo. It's a great pastime, and it's something that all you need is a ball and a couple sticks, and you can get it done.
Do your kids enjoy it?
They do. They do. They're. I say the Togolese are rough. They're rough players. There's no referee, so it's a free for all. But they enjoy it, and it's a great way to fellowship and to get to know the
That is
kids.
awesome. Well, John, thank you for your time. More importantly, thank you for what you do. Everyone listening, I hope you guys will check out what we'll do as soon as we finish talking to him. I'm going to have him type that information into the comments, and that way
Yeah.
you guys can find their website and be a part of it. John, thank you, sir. We
Very
appreciate
good.
it, man. Carry on
Yeah,
for the
thank
Lord.
you, man.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
you want? Just water? Okay. Huh?
Hello, how are you doing?
How you doing, man?
Yes. All right.
Dad! Dad, are we going to volleyball?
I think so.
Oh, Amy, how's your school year going?
All right, guys, we are back. Second half. I say we're back. We never left. Second half is going to get kicked off
we never
here.
left.
DJ's back in the game. He has the ball at half field. We have switched directions. It is 6-1 with the Rock starting here in the second half. See if
New goalkeeper. Hector in goal.
yes, it is. Hector is in goal.
No. Just kidding. That's not Hector. Hector's number
correct.
7. He's still out there. So we're seeing the previous goalie now in the field. Gives
trying
DJ
to
Dillon a little
find him.
fist bump. Maybe telling him, hey, I hope you enjoyed all those goals in the first half. I'm going to try and put
there
a
he
stop
is,
to
number
that.
3, yeah.
Wearing the captain's armband. Uh-oh, Taylor might be getting in on the
Might
action
get
here.
an action at the
Here
ball.
comes the ball. Let's see this touch. What a touch from Taylor Stocks. What can I say?
First team all-time.
Defenseman.
That was a long time ago.
Any state championships for that in the early or late 2000s? Just basketball. Big throw to the middle of the field. We're going to see the Rock on the counterattack here. A lot of space being given to DJ. Good stop there. You can see DJ just kind of bully his way through. That's offsides. It's a good call.
That's a good offsides call.
Yep, very good
I'll have
offsides
to
call.
check.
Watching JCA make their way onto the soccer stadium here, if you will. JCA looking to capture another MACAA conference championship.
Oh, here comes
There's
DJ on
DJ.
the attack again.
What
Oh,
a save.
stop by new goalkeeper.
Wow.
I-
Great save.
With a nice little celebration as well.
Good for him. Speaking of goalkeepers, Dylan Everett in
Dylan
the
Everett's
house, making his
walking
way in.
by.
Trinity and JCA both made their way
Shout
to
out
the field
again
here
this
just
morning
now.
to Hayden Voller. He
Yes.
set up all of our live stream
Hayden Voller
equipment.
Productions, everybody.
Hayden Voller
Business coming
Productions.
soon.
Follow him on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and Snapchat and all those things. He's young enough to have all of those
That's
things.
right. That's right. All the things.
Hey, and if you want to have a good time, Braxton, you need to go to, well, you'll be in college this year. No, you won't. When do you go into college? January? So Hayden decorates his house for Christmas in a way that is just incredible.
Unique?
Times his music with the lights.
No
like it's a
way.
show.
Of
like
course
people
he
come by and
does.
see it.
Of course he
Yeah,
does.
Yeah. Hayden's the man.
I'm going to make my way down to Goldsboro this year. My boys would love that. Better be worth the hour-and-a-half drive.
Oh.
Get to see
So,
the
hey, let's
previous goalie in action here on the defense now.
Morning, Big D. We got Jacksonville and Trinity players popping in as we go throughout the morning, getting ready for their next game.
We do.
Here goes DJ again.
Game.
You're right. It does seem that Aiden has come out of goal to mark DJ.
Yeah. I mean, he's a bigger body.
And at this point, why not?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And it'll prevent Seth from having to feel like, and Hector from having to feel like that they got to come back and help.
Yeah, that's a good call.
So.
It's not too bad right now.
I'll tell you what, it's thinking back on that interview, I have the highest admiration and respect for people who uproot their family and go do the work of the Lord, whether that's stateside, whether that's whatever. But to take young kids and move to Africa the way he has, they have, and just he's from somewhere in the Midwest. His wife is from here in Goldsboro, and so neither one of them.
It's pretty far from home either way.
They're incredible
far
people.
From home, that's awesome.
If you're listening and you get a chance to check out what they do, I just encourage you to do so.
Yeah, go check
actually,
out the comments.
one of a student that I had when I was student teaching here at Faith, when I was student teaching, she is not married, and a young lady has moved out there with them.
Wow.
And serves out there with them. And so
that's neat.
Her name's Rebecca. Great stuff. Hey, here comes the Rock on the attack again. Number 6 with the shot, which is stopped by
Good save.
our new goalkeeper, which I'm trying to remember what his name is. I believe this is Carlos that is in goal now.
DJ tries to go with the what did we call that yesterday? The whoopsie daisy? The whoopsie daisy spin move through the two defenders. The spinarooski through the defense, and they break it up nicely. And Aiden using his head well there to get it out of harm's way.
That play was very well defended by Community.
It was, yeah. They just kind of crowded it, and no foul either. Good defense.
I'll tell you who's had a good tournament this weekend is number 8 for the Rock, the big defenseman. Luke Blythe.
Absolutely, the senior, yeah.
He's had a good weekend.
He has. Sometimes you see big guys like that, man, and you're just not sure what they're going to bring. But
there's a lot of big guys out here.
There
today.
is, yeah. I mean,
Community's main goal scorer is a big man.
Big guys too. You guys feature a nice big fellow on the defensive line in the back there, Mr. Jordan, right?
Yeah, he's grown into that.
Yeah.
And
he's trusted, that's for sure.
Speaking of tall guys that can play.
The speed, Taylor, just.
And the unselfishness.
Wow.
DJ breaks the defense.
Wow.
Passes the ball to his teammate, Cole Butler, who punches the ball in the back of the net. A fellow senior.
That was awesome.
A fellow
senior to senior. Senior to senior. That was quite a play. Nothing really the goalkeeper could do there. Carlos kind of left stranded after DJ just blasted through that defensive line. I mean, he was 6 to 10 feet behind them, and next thing you know, he's 6 to 10 feet in front of him with 2 touches. What's impressive, though, is the ball control, man. Like, he able to keep that ball right at his feet, you know.
Community's on the attack right now. Oh, what a shot by Hector, but it just goes to the left. Kind of a half bicycle. What's that called? A volley. There you go. Thank you. Half bicycle would be a unicycle.
Morning.
I've got 2 kids now. Those jokes just come. They just come. Tell you, he's not joking. DJ Dillon has been. That is a fast kid, man. Just smooth with the ball. It's just casual too, man. Much to the enjoyment of the fans behind us, DJ is putting on a dribbling clinic. And by the way, the Rock putting on a passing clinic today. They're really spreading that ball out. They're about to go right back to him in the middle. You got to imagine someone's going to come mark number 3.
Y'all found out he's not left-footed yet.
That's the research team's job.
So the fact that the Rocks put this much on there makes us tells me just how good of a job your boys did yesterday.
That's the thing. This is not a one-man team. He may be a one-man goal-scoring machine, but this is not a one-man team.
That was the
He just took that kick right to the head. Just all right.
Got Miss Kim Zeglin here this morning, AD at Jacksonville Christian. She's been there for 45 years, and she's 37 years old. It's the weirdest thing.
Getting in trouble here.
You're going to vote me out of my spot, you can have it.
No PD on these age jokes.
I said she's been there 45 years and she's 37 years old.
DJ drops it out to the outside to number 17. Sporting some orange and blue cleats. I can get behind that.
Hey, Dad. Hey. Keep walking.
You better be.
I'm back after that much-needed Dorito break.
Morning, good morning. Right here. I was joking, Rick. That was a big man joke. White, blue, white.
That's a large list for me. Yeah, I understand.
What kind of them?
Another save by Holloman. Hey, community's on the attack here. Gotten a couple shots on goal, a couple saves by Holloman, but here comes the counter, which is DJ Dillon. Playing in his last fall soccer game of his career. I do believe that they play some in the spring. Now, DJ has been on college visits, but if you're watching this, you're thinking that makes sense, but the focus of his college visits is basketball. And soccer's part of it when needed, but he would prefer to be a college basketball player.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. I've heard, obviously he's very talented at both, but I had heard, this kid's better at soccer than he is basketball. That was hard to believe after the year he had last year, Taylor. I mean, not just in our conference, but just in his basketball season in general. I think he was 9th in the nation in scoring and 3rd in the state. He was up there, named pretty well known on Max Preps.
Oh, we got a foul here on the Rock. I thought we did. The flag was pulled. The whistle.
Center ref must have disagreed.
Center ref did not blow the whistle. Oh, what a shot.
That's a great strike from the goalie.
Yeah, I'm slightly confused right now about what that was.
Yeah, I think the community players are as well.
Yeah, live action
Just
going
so
on.
impressive to keep that ball in bounds, Taylor. Holy cow, right in front of us. flying through the air. He gets that touch before that ball goes over the sideline. I mean, just the speed and control at the same time is just impressive to me. I see Miles here make a good decision. Didn't have the angle to score. His teammates asking for a cross.
Miles with a clean throw.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Good play. Man, they're putting on a passing clinic right now as they try and get into the teeth of this community defense.
Work for his younger guys.
The Jacksonville and Trinity faithful keep trekking by.
He's trying to just facilitate.
Would have loved to see Miles on that backside rebound there to kick that in if you're the Rock. Another lefty goalie, man. Teammates reminding him that the point is to keep the ball inbounds. A little bit of joking action happening with Carlos back there. Not the usual goalkeeper. Aiden asked him to try a drop kick. Those are a little more difficult.
I'm a little more in the sun than you are, so. Oh, here goes Hector on the counterattack for community.
That's what I'm running FIFA. I think Ben was right. Mr. Pratt's wife, is she here? Mr. Pratt. Is it 5 or 1? Yeah. We need to do 5 or 1. 5 or 2. 5 or 2. Just like my first club. Who do we have in there? Ashton, I found the guy that Viking was talking to in the bathroom. That's smooth. It was a nice move.
Another really, really nice day out here.
Yes, it is.
In Goldsboro, North Carolina. Shout out to Michael Hoffman, the
Michael
medical
Hoffman.
staff.
What's
medical
up,
staff
man?
for the Jacksonville Conquerors.
Giving you a shout out.
Former soccer JCA standout himself. Michael is one of his favorite. What a shot. Good save from Carlos. Funny
Josh
story
Murillo
about
walking by this morning.
That's right.
Along with Marley. Shout out to Marley.
That usually happens. Usually they're somewhat near each other. Weird how that happens. But I have a funny story about Michael Hoffman. We're about the same age. I think he's a year younger than me, and he played at JCA, and I played at Gramercy. And his favorite celebration at the time, Cam Newton, was a pretty big deal.
The Superman.
Which tells you it was a long time ago. And his favorite celebration was the Superman. And tear up in your shirt on your chest. Michael stands at about 6 foot, and I stand at about 5'7". And I once blocked his shot in the post. And I looked at him and I did the Superman right in his face. He did not like that.
It looks like a Hosky beat Community in the first round of the volleyball.
All right. Hosky taking the first set win in the third place match inside. But yeah, Michael and I, since we've
oh, here comes Community on the counterattack.
That's going to be offside.
Oh, that's going to be offside.
It was offsides anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Number 5 had a shot.
He did. But yeah, you're right. Community stringing together a little bit more of an offensive attack here. Trying to be a little more aggressive. You're down 7-1. I mean, 22 minutes remaining in your season, and you kind of just go all out at this point, I would think.
Playing for pride here.
Yeah, it is nice to see the subs
Especially
get
for
put
your
in and stuff
seniors.
for both teams, too.
Especially for your seniors.
Absolutely. That's a great
What's the
ball.
goalie doing at the top of the box? I mean, that's not
Surprised to see that.
That's
wow.
what's going to happen.
That's unfair. That's unfair.
That was I don't think he expected the punt or the goal kick to be that far.
I don't either.
And so it just happened that it just happened? Wow.
We got the JCA coach. We got the JCA coach here with us.
Oh, man.
Coach Paul
The
Allball.
Paul Allball.
He could have scored it.
What was the other, SEC contract to narrate here? I think you're doing a phenomenal job. I think they made a big mistake by not hiring you.
Thank you. Thank you. They should offer more money, you know? Or more incentives, either one.
We're here for the money. There's no question about it.
The money flows endlessly at the MACAA.
Those high fees we charge.
Yeah. Got my night stay at the Best Western taken care of. Best Western Plus, actually. It was
we
a
are
plus.
definitely in 8-to-1 conversation right now is what's going on.
But that goal right there, I mean, it's just an example of, like, there's a difference in level when you look at DJ. I mean,
well, and a little mistake by the goal coming out that far.
It was. You're right.
And I think at this
but that
point
little chip shot to go right over his head is just
and then spin it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and you could hear Carlos. He just kind of, man. Not sure how much he enjoys playing goalie, you know. But he's doing his best out there to have some fun. And
one mistake they keep making is that they keep stabbing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't stab at this guy.
There's a lot of that going on.
Stab at this guy, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, you just got to contain, stay in front of him. Oh, good try there. Community doing a good job there to contain DJ's skill level with his feet.
Number 11, proud of his moment there.
Yeah.
And he should be. Good job by him. Dangerously throws it in the box when. Oh, man. 20 minutes left in the game. It is 8-1. A little bit of a shocker. I thought the Rock would win today, but I did not see this. Community's definitely gassed. They were gassed coming into the game. They exerted their best effort yesterday.
Of your maximum effort, you know, just changes a man. Rock's been fun to watch though today, man.
Yeah, they have. It's been much different.
To see a different style of play from them. It's much
different.
And they've been really consistent with that style of play. It's more of a true classic soccer style. Playing the ball inside and out, the wall passes, the through ball. I mean, it's definitely more of a traditional way for them to play, and you can tell that this is the way they want to play.
Yeah.
They just couldn't afford to yesterday. I think they were wise in that game plan.
I agree.
But this is certainly more of what they are used to right here. It honestly looks a lot like JCA, you know, the way that JCA plays.
This is the style of soccer that I've watched Trinity play this year. It's the style you've watched Jacksonville play.
Yeah, the best teams do it.
They keep that ball. Yeah, they keep the ball on the ground.
Yep.
And then they just have the difference. And the difference is number 3.
Exactly.
He's a superstar. And then they've got these awesome ball boys that are working in front of us right now.
That's right. They've been working hard all tournament. You get these boys a meal card. Just walking past us was
probably the
I think what we
player of
agreed
the
was
game
our
yesterday.
MVP from the game yesterday. That's senior defensive back Paul Allball, son of Coach Paul Allball, who is the 4th, right?
Yeah, the 4th.
So little Paul is the 4th. And, I mean, clearly a long line of Pauls, a long line of success.
Paul would be the 3rd.
Yeah, bearded Paul would be the 3rd.
And that is a great beard.
It is a phenomenal beard. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how similar their approach is today.
Yeah.
With the attack of Trinity. Honestly, a similar type of player that can really affect the game with his athleticism and speed in Tyler Davenport. And we'll see how, the strategy might remain the same. That is a good shot against Trinity today, as it did with the Rock with DJ yesterday.
And then Trinity has to turn around and figure out what they're going to do about Caleb Morton and
absolutely.
the attack of the Jacksonville
That's
Dockers.
kind of the question every team has to ask when you're going to face JCA is how do we somewhat affect the middle of the field and keep him from just owning it the whole game. I think what's most impressive about Caleb is his touch. Whenever he gets a ball, it's always just going to be right at his feet. You know, much like DJ, these higher level players, you can just tell that they keep that ball on a string right in front of them. I mean, it's much like basketball.
It's like
the tighter you have a handle,
just keep the handle on
the better you are. I mean, look at that touch right there. That ball's flying through the air, and he just touches it right to the bottom of his feet. It allows you to get off and racing and use your skill and your speed as he just knifes his way through the defense here and just passes it into the back of the net after a series of whoopsie daisies and spinsies and just I mean, wow.
He's ready to be done.
Yeah,
He's ready for this.
Some would just call that butter. You know, I mean, that's just absolute butter. Butter on the volleyball court happens inside, and we get butter out here like that on the soccer field. That was just impressive. And we're 1 goal away from a mercy rule here, which.
Which I did not see coming.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And
it really just shows you how good JCA is, man. They can make you change your game plan completely and turn you into an entirely different team. I mean, you wouldn't think that these teams today that we've saw, this version of the Rock, you wouldn't think it was the same version as yesterday.
It's not.
It's truly not. And that's to
the
credit of the JCA Conquerors who just make you change everything about yourselves to try and compete with them.
I think he composes himself in a way where he didn't show it very well, but DJ was frustrated yesterday.
He absolutely was. Definitely not used to being so crowded and
having someone
the
run with
physicality.
him.
Yeah, physicality was a lot, and
he's just running away from these boys today.
Oh yeah, and we said at the beginning of the game yesterday, that flat 4 defense with all seniors for JCA was going to prove to be the difference, and if they could handle him, they'd win, and that's just what they did. They handled him just enough. Not sure what just happened there. I think Community's trying to possess the ball, or the Rock's trying to possess the ball, and they maybe should have gotten rid of it, but they end up getting it out, and DJ and his offensive mates will start the attack. Curious to see what they do here with 15 minutes left, if they try and just possess and pass to play a whole game, or if they're willing to just put the ball in and try and score when they get a chance. Certainly if it's one of these younger guys, I think they try and score. Some footwork.
Pretty much.
Good through ball.
They're trying to give him an opportunity.
38 with the shot. Oh, his first shot.
That was a great strike from number 38. I think his name is Tristan. Tristan with a great strike on the ball. Man, he just ripped it.
Penalty in the box.
That's going to be a foul on Communities, or the Rock's goalie. It's going to be in the box, so we're going to see a PK. I think number 38, Mr. Tristan's going to get a rip at this.
Community's got one of their deep subs in, and it looks like the moment for him. This will be fun for him and his family.
Absolutely.
We
Put
got
that ball down and see what happens here. He's setting it up.
Number 38 is Tristan.
See if he can rip it in there. Oh, whistle's got to blow.
Oh, whistle's going to blow first.
They had to wait on the ref. Had to wait on the ref to blow the whistle. He got a little hyped. Went a little too early.
All right, here goes Tristan again. And he did.
Oh, and he
flew it.
Just
he flew it.
Misses. Tried to put it into the upper 90 and missed.
Tough. Hits the first one. The whistle blows. The commentators curse. I pulled my mic down and said he's going to miss this next one. And sure enough, he did. Tough stuff, man. That's
of little faith.
That is a good job by Tristan.
If his parents are wondering, I said I was sure he was going to make it again.
Tough. Good job, Tristan. That's all right, buddy.
We all saw that first one go in.
Yes, we did. We were here for it. Point, Brent.
I'll get that one person yelling, you know it's coming. I'll get that one dude. I won't get it from him. No.
Man.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. We're just talking about the folks from the Rock, and they're all just the nicest people you could possibly meet. They travel well.
Ooh, there you go. That's a nice
there's
shot.
a rip. That's
number
13.
13. His name is Anderson. Puts one in the left corner.
Big old bird flying above the field here.
Oh, what a play by Aiden.
What a goal from DJ Dillon.
All right, buddy, we get it. You're good.
Carlos went into a full split, and it was not enough. Tell you, DJ's good, but there's some these guys on the Rock that
this team will be
fine.
fine. Yeah,
Like,
this team will be fine. They
might
will
miss their highlight reel goal scorer, but they play good soccer and they've
especially
got
in
good
their
habits and
especially in their division.
Yeah, sure.
They'll be fine in their division. It'll be a little tougher for them when they get to this level.
Yeah,
but at their division,
with
they'll
that.
be fine.
They'll miss the talent and physicality.
But I wouldn't be surprised to see number 7 morph into it. They've got some nice work from number 6 as well up there
16
up front.
as well,
16. They do have 4 seniors on this team, so
Yeah.
that will be
One of them being Luke, the defenseman in the back, and DJ obviously.
I think number 21 is a senior as well.
21 is 22 senior.
And 22, yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. He's their
Caleb,
center back. Caleb
Seth.
Doring has had a great tournament. He's the one with the big foot clearing the ball.
That's a good shot by little number 8 from Community. Yair. That's who they're going to go to again. Oh, this little kid, man. Number
he's
9.
Good.
Number,
yeah, number 9.
Is that number 9?
Yeah, number 9.
Number 9
He was
is
the one
Ethan.
who was an impact player yesterday.
Look at Ethan out here dancing.
Listen to the roar of the 18-wheelers coming down the highway there.
Oh. There you go.
There you go. Good coaching from Coach Stocks over here. The JCA faithful continue to pour in. Gavin Goodson's mama with her the big head of Gavin on a poster that she's made.
I'm glad you finished that sentence. 'Cause I was like, dang, Braxton.
Walking in with
she's
her.
got one of those
Those
big posters.
Yeah, Gavin's little kindergarten graduation picture.
Is that what that was? That's funny.
Yeah, it's his kindergarten graduation picture in his
That's
little cap
funny.
and gown. He looks about the same, honestly. Hasn't aged a day. Doesn't look a day over 6. A little taller than he was back then, I'm sure. Rock playing a little bit of keep away at this point. Man, I did not expect this. Did not expect this. You think the next game will go like this, Taylor?
I hope not.
Or you hope so?
Or I hope so,
yeah.
It would be somebody. Yeah, just a deflated community team today. Absolutely from the jump.
Yeah.
Tough game to get up and play for them.
Yeah. Kudos to them, though. I mean, they truly yesterday.
They've had a great season.
They believed yesterday they could win
They
after
really
taking
did.
2 pretty bad losses in the regular season in conference play to Trinity. They truly believed they had a chance to win, and
Absolutely.
they showed it. They
They
went up
did.
2-0.
They
and
very much had a chance
they
to
had
win yesterday.
a huge chance to win, and I think that's part of why we're seeing what we're seeing today.
So
which
community
is just a little deflation.
Only had 3 losses in the regular season, and 2 of them to Trinity, 1 of them to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And then the 2 losses this weekend. So
Yeah, I mean,
I
they
think
proved to
12 or
be
13
legit,
wins.
you know?
I mean, this is a very good soccer team.
Yeah. Big Seth with a little bit of life here. A little bit of life and a lot of bit of foot. He's got a big foot on him that's sending that ball way down the field. Going to see some Rock subs here.
I imagine that was DJ's last possession.
I think so too.
After that kind of
Just to
tackle,
make sure,
I would get those legs out of there.
Don't think I blame him. We might not even get to see it if little Benny can put this in. But Carlos with a good save. The lefty in goal.
That's a
Great
nice punt.
punt. His best punt of the day for sure. Good ball, but
All right, we'll get
just
some
outside.
substitutions here. Let's see what happens. Will we get substitutions here? I'm not sure how that.
No, you can only sub on your own team's throw in, your
Okay.
own team's possession. So not quite yet.
So now we'll see some substitutions.
Now we will see some substitutions, yeah.
Looks like DJ's staying in.
Yeah, now's the time to try that cool move you've been working on in the backyard. Or in practice that your coach yells at you for. not DJ, just the other, the other guys. He's shown us enough in live play, but some of these younger guys, now's your moment to give us that move or your best slide tackle. That was a nice one from young Ethan. Little game of you can't touch this going on. Trying to keep that ball away just to possess. We're going to see a strike.
Oh.
And another good save from Community's goalie, Carlos. Another great punt from Carlos there to get it into the rock half of the field. Good chip from Hector. We've seen him playing some defense this half. Usually an offensive player. Carlos with his back turned to the play. Okay, there we go.
Not wise.
He's running back.
Carlos has done a good job back there.
He has, yeah. He's had a few rockets sent his way that he just stopped on a dime. See if we get to see those hands during basketball season, maybe. Good move from community defensive captain there.
Connor.
Oh, one touch too far.
That? Oh yeah, that's why I'm gonna keep watching. Yeah. 10 goals ago.
That ball's alive. I don't. Okay, it went out. All right. I was about to say that ball's alive.
Here we go. Corner kick coming. Minute and 7 seconds left here.
And DJ's going to fire one more time today. And that's going to miss left. It's going to hit the little practice goal.
Seth making one last push here, but that's going to be offsides. Carlos going to run and sprint this one. The toe ball at the buzzer.
All righty, guys. That is going to bring us to the end of the consolation game. We'll see you back in a little bit for our championship game.